Ready to master your money and tech? We are diving headfirst into the biggest stories hitting your feed today. First up, Aman Gupta put ChatGPT and Gemini to the ultimate test to see if they could actually calculate a safe home loan budget for a 7 to 9 lakh income without making you houseboar. The results are eye-opening, challenging everything you thought you knew about traditional banking advice and financial survival.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, hold onto your hats because the cosmos is shifting in a major way. Uranus is officially entering Gemini, and this transit is set to rock your world from April 20th through April 26th. Whether you are an Aries finding your focus or a Gemini embracing a new chapter, we are breaking down exactly how this powerful energy change will impact your zodiac sign and your daily life. Then, we are solving the productivity puzzle that has been driving everyone crazy. Amanda Caswell finally cracked the code on when to use Gemini notebooks versus NotebookLM. We are revealing the winning workflow that will stop you from drowning in tabs and help you organize your research and creative projects like a total pro. Finally, we're taking a closer look at the new native Gemini app for Mac that is changing the game for Apple users. Elton Jones put the tool through its paces, and the ability to summarize articles and videos with a single keyboard shortcut is a complete efficiency hack. If you want to stay ahead of every trend, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever felt that nagging pressure to stop throwing money away on rent and finally buy your own home? It's a classic dilemma, especially when you're earning between 7 to 9 lakhs a year. But instead of walking into a bank and letting a loan officer talk you into a mountain of debt, I decided to do something different. I turned to ChatGPT and Gemini to run the numbers using first principles thinking, and their answers were a total wake-up call. I didn't want the usual marketing fluff. I wanted to know how to own a home without becoming what the experts call houseboar. \n when I pressed Gemini, it took a page out of Charlie Munger's book. Instead of asking how much I could borrow, it asked, "How do we guarantee you become houseboar?" The answer was brutal but brilliant. You're in trouble the moment your fixed housing costs force you to compromise on your health, your professional growth, or your future savings. It broke my income down into a strict survival budget. After accounting for essentials, lifestyle, and a non-negotiable 25% for wealth creation, Gemini landed on a conservative EMI of 18,000 rupees. That translates to a loan of about 23 lakh, a far cry from what banks might try to push on you. \n ChatGPT took a similar, cold-blooded approach. It insisted that your house shouldn't dictate your life, your cash flow should. It used a 4-step framework that caps your EMI between 14,000 and 19,000 rupees. The real kicker. Both AIs pointed out the silent killers of your bank account, the hidden costs like stamp duty, registration fees, maintenance, and those inevitable repair funds that pop up the moment you get the keys. They both estimated that you'd need an upfront down payment of 7 to 10 lakhs just to get into the game. \n this isn't just about math, it's about freedom. It's a reminder that just because a bank says you can afford a certain amount, it doesn't mean you should asterisk. Don't let a mortgage become a cage. Before you sign anything, look at your lifestyle goals first and let the house fit into your life, not the other way around. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into managing your money wisely. Tell me, would you rather prioritize a big house or your financial freedom? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Ever feel like the universe is handing you a giant reset button? Well, buckle up, because this week, April 20th through the 26th, 2026, we are witnessing one of the most significant shifts in years. Uranus, the planet of rebellion and sudden, lightning-fast change, is officially stepping into Gemini. It is a cosmic earthquake that is going to redefine how we think, speak, and connect for years to come. Whether you are ready for a total life pivot or just need a little extra cosmic guidance, here is exactly how this energy impacts your zodiac sign. We start the week with a Gemini moon, acting as a teaser for the Uranus energy we are about to experience long-term. Think of this as your brainstorming phase. By Thursday, April 23rd, the moon slides into Leo, forcing you to find your voice and stand your ground. With an intense Aries stellium in the mix, it is go time, but don't mistake movement for progress. If you are an Aries, the universe is practically screaming at you to slow down. You have got all this planetary firepower in your sign, but Saturn is watching, try to rush, and you will just end up starting over. Taurus, you are wrapping up a major chapter. As the sun sits in your sign while Uranus makes its exit, you are finally shedding the pressure of the last few weeks. This is your cue to prioritize radical self-care. Gemini, this is your moment. With Uranus entering your sign, you are entering a new era of transformation. Lean into that vulnerability. It is your greatest strength right now. Cancer, the Leo moon is turning your focus toward your goals and helping you resolve any lingering conflicts at work. For my fellow fire signs, if you have been procrastinating on that passion project, this week is your green light. The energy might be intense, but it is precisely what you need to finally finish what you started. Virgo, take a deep breath. If you feel insecure professionally, don't keep it to yourself. Reach out, observe, and lean on your mentors. Your analytical mind is your greatest asset here. Libra, your inner adventurer is waking up. This transit is tailor-made for you to start that course or plan that trip you've been dreaming about. Scorpio, you are armor building. The challenges you've felt are just strengthening your resolve for the future. Sagittarius, you are reevaluating the very nature of love. Whether you are single or committed, your philosophy on connection is shifting toward something much more fulfilling. Capricorn, it is time to embrace the power of the team. You love working solo, but this transit demands collaboration. Aquarius, your mind is basically a lightning storm of new ideas. Embrace the chaos. And finally, Pisces, focus on your sanctuary. With these shifts, your home environment needs to reflect the internal growth you are experiencing. Redecorate, reorganize, and reclaim your space. This is a week of profound evolution, but remember, the stars provide the potential, you provide the work. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for your weekly dose of cosmic clarity. Which area of your life are you finally ready to change? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. After all, change is the only constant. Ever feel like your brain is just a chaotic collection of open tabs and half-baked ideas? You're not alone. Google has dropped 2 massive AI tools, Gemini Notebooks and NotebookLM, and if you're confused about which one does what, don't worry, you're in the majority. Today, I'm going to clear the air and show you the exact sync loop that turned these 2 tools from confusing overlap into a productivity powerhouse. Let's start with the heavy lifter, NotebookLM. Think of this as your personal research bunker. It is laser-focused on grounding your AI experience in actual data. You upload your PDFs, your transcripts, your messy notes, and your website links, and the AI stays strictly within those walls. It's the perfect tool for when you need to summarize complex reports or master a new subject without the risk of AI hallucination. It's about comprehension, plain and simple. Now, compare that to Gemini Notebooks. If NotebookLM is your library, Gemini Notebooks is your studio. Once you've digested your research, you move over to Gemini to start building. It's designed to help you write, refine, and ship your finished product. I realize the secret isn't picking one or the other. It's about recognizing when you're in research mode versus creation mode. Here's my winning workflow. I start by dumping everything into NotebookLM to get the insights I need. Then, I transition that refined knowledge into Gemini Notebooks to draft my emails, build my slide decks, or organize my project plans. It's a game changer for professionals trying to synthesize meeting notes into actionable steps, or even for students turning lecture dumps into structured study guides. Even in my personal life, I'm using NotebookLM to manage the chaos of mortgage docs and travel itineraries, then jumping into Gemini to turn that data into a clean, actionable spreadsheet. By separating the understand phase from the create phase, I finally stopped drowning in tabs. So, stop forcing one tool to do it all. Let NotebookLM do the heavy lifting of understanding, and let Gemini do the hard work of creating. If you found this workflow helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the AI tools that actually make a difference. After all, the best tool isn't the most powerful one, it's the one you actually know how to use. Ever feel like your workflow is being held hostage by constant tab switching? We've all been there, bouncing between Chrome, Documents, and YouTube just to get a simple answer. Well, Google just changed the game for Mac users, and honestly, It's a total productivity hack. I've been daily driving a 2018 MacBook Pro for years. It's a workhorse, but I was tired of the ritual. Open browser, find chatbot, paste text, repeat. But then I installed the new native Gemini app for Mac, and my perspective shifted almost instantly. Here is the magic trick. Instead of navigating a website, you just hit Option plus space. Boom! A prompt bar appears right in the center of your screen. It's not just a fancy shortcut, though. The real game changer is the window sharing feature. I put it to the test by pulling up a dense gaming article about the new Metro 2039 shooter. Instead of reading the whole piece, I just clicked that plus button, selected the active window, and asked for a summary. It was flawless. No copying, no pasting, just instant insights. I didn't stop there. I pushed it to analyze a YouTube news report about WWE WrestleMania ticket trends. Again, Gemini didn't even blink. It parsed the video context and gave me the breakdown before I could even take a sip of my coffee. This is a massive win for anyone juggling complex data, code, or just way too many tabs at once. The ability to summon an AI assistant that actually sees what you are looking at is a game changer for speed. I've decided to keep it in my permanent app rotation. Whether it's scrubbing through a long document or needing a quick image generated on the fly, this native experience feels like the natural evolution of how we interact with our computers. If you are a Mac user trying to squeeze more efficiency out of your day, you really need to give this a shot. Have you tried the native Gemini app yet, or are you still loyal to the browser-based experience? Drop a comment below, and let's talk about your AI setup. And hey, if you found this tip useful, smash that like button and subscribe for more tech insights that actually help you get things done. Stay ahead of the curve, because in this AI era, you either adapt or get left behind.